Hello, Amanda here, and welcome to another episode of S.I.P English. Today, we are going to talk about phrases that all have something to do with art. So get your pencil and a notebook, and let's learn a little sip of English together. When we look at the noun sketch in its literal form, it means a non-detailed drawing or outline. So here we have a sketch of a person. There's no color or detail. We use the adjective sketchy to talk about situations that aren't clear, like saying, the plans for the new project are still a little sketchy. We need to work on making them better. Or, this map is really sketchy. I can't figure out where we are. As a slang term, we can use sketchy in a few different ways. If we're talking about a situation, it can mean questionable or doubtful. Like saying, downtown Detroit is a little sketchy at night. You might not want to walk by yourself. If we're talking about a person, it means that person appears to be dangerous or maybe doing something illegal. So here we have Skinny standing in the shadows outside of a pawn shop, wearing a dark trench coat. He definitely looks sketchy. A canvas is the material that painters use to paint on. It's usually attached to a wooden frame and rectangular, although canvases can come in many shapes and sizes. A blank canvas is just a canvas that hasn't been painted on yet. Now here we have Lena trying to decide what to paint on her blank canvas. As an idiom, blank canvas means something without content. It can be anything you want. So if you look at a literal blank canvas, the possibilities are endless. It can be anything, a tree, a portrait, something abstract, anything. We can apply the same idea to life. Like so many other people this year, Skinny is attending his graduation ceremony by Zoom conference call. And here, the dean says, "Congrats to the class of 2020. The life before you is a blank canvas. Good luck." So Skinny's future is full of possibilities. Our phrasal verb this week is brush up on. Literally, it can look something like this. Lena's paintbrush is up on top of the shelf. I wonder how it got up there. As a phrasal verb, brush up on means to improve your knowledge on something that you already know, or to review something. So if you're going to go to a party where everyone is going to be speaking English, you might want to brush up on your English phrasal verbs before going to the party. In this picture, we have Mr. Stickley brushing up on his poetry terms before his next book club meeting. Now it's time for a short quiz to see if you remember what we learned in today's episode. As an idiom, what does blank canvas mean? A, something that needs to be painted on. B, a graduation ceremony. C, endless possibilities. C, endless possibilities. Brush up on means A, to learn something new. B, to review knowledge you already had. C, to put a paintbrush on a shelf. B, to review knowledge you already had. Which of these situations would be considered sketchy? A, a woman and her daughter playing in the park. B, a man who you don't know has been following you for several blocks. C, two friends meeting at a new restaurant for lunch. B, a man who you don't know has been following you for several blocks. Did you get all the questions right? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I want to hear some of your sentences from the phrases in this week's episode. Make sure you visit my blog for more explanations, conversation questions, quizzes, and a short story that I wrote about Skinny, Lena, and Mr. Stickley. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.